The truth is that you went to that event and you got intimidated by what you saw others wearing. Hi beautiful people, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Chinyere, Chichi for short, and I'm a fashion designer based in Lagos State, Nigeria. And on this channel it's all about fashion, lifestyle, DIY, and of course some form of beauty. Guys, once again you're welcome back to my channel. Happy Valentine to you guys. Like, it's a season of love, so whenever you come across this video, all I'm wishing you is love, okay? Whether it's Valentine or not, it's all about love. Love has no season, love has no day, okay? Please, I'm not asking for too much this Valentine. All I'm asking for Valentine from you is just a subscription, and that is enough for me. It's a general saying that you are addressed the way you dress, but what most of us tend not to understand is that this saying of caution has to do not just with your dress. As a designer, I believe that we have a major role to play as regards your outlook in general. Having been in the fashion field that help people look very beautiful, help people gain their confidence, help people look their very best, I believe that I can say with some level of certainty that some of us are actually getting the whole looking good, the whole looking your best. Some of us are really getting the whole thing mixed up. Some of us are not, actually misplacing our priorities, okay, when it comes to how we look and how we go about how we look. Most of us believe that when it comes to our outlook, when it comes to what we wear, like, it's a do or die affair, and I don't know why that is. Most times we bear the brunt of all these all this pressure, all these insatiable desires. Most of us, we are the ones bearing the brunt, and that is why I'm actually coming up to speak about this particular topic. I would like to ask a question, and I would like to know the answer in the comment section. Do you think that it is your dress that makes you get all those compliments you get whenever you put on your dresses or any beautiful clothes? Do you think it is your dress that makes you get all the compliments? So I would like to tell you, and I would like to let you know that it is not your dress that makes you get all those compliments you get whenever you put on a dress. It is not the dress. You make your dress get all those compliments, not your dress making you get those compliments. Get this thing right, because this is where people get it wrong, and they tend to push the whole blame on us, the designers. If you are not confident in yourself enough, if you don't know how to carry yourself, no matter what we make for you, believe me guys, you are not going to get like even the slightest compliments. You are not going to get it. But if you love yourself enough, you know how to carry yourself, you know your confidence level is up there. Like, you don't even need to put too much effort. Yes, what we wear plays a major role on how we feel. What we wear plays a major role on how people perceive us, but there is a limit to that. The truth is that you have a major role to play if you want to come out and people are like, wow, who is this person? Yes, they might not even say it, but like, as you walk in, as you walk around, people are like turning, heads are turning. Yes, not basically because of what we made for you. The truth is that some people do not know that the issue with their dresses has to do with the way they generally carry themselves. Okay, it's possible for you to put on the most expensive dress, the most beautifully made dress, yet if you don't carry it with some level of confidence, you're going to look as ordinary as every other person. Meanwhile, you are feeling that because you are wearing like this very beautiful, this very expensive dress, like, you should get all the attention wherever you find yourself. Meanwhile, to your surprise, you are getting little or no attention because you have based your whole person on what you are wearing. Yes, we are supposed to make you look very beautiful, we are supposed to make you look outstanding, we are supposed to make you look your very best in whatever we make for you. But the truth is that we, as your designers, we cannot make you confident if you are not confident in yourself. The level at which we can affect your confidence, it's limited. I'm saying this from experience because many clients tend to base or tend to push all the blames of them not getting that desired satisfaction in their general outlook on their designers, not knowing that it's beyond the dress your designer have made for you. Yes, the dress can come out very beautiful, but if your carriage is so poor, like, the dress is actually going to come out very poor on you. And that is why you see some people, no matter how simple, like, no matter how effortless they put in what they wear. Like, they come out and people are like, wow, you look good, you look great, you are like, you look amazing. And you turn and you look at what they are wearing, like there is nothing basically special about what they are wearing. It's about their personal courage. It's about how they have been able to carry themselves in that very simple, that very cheap dress they are wearing. Somebody wears a thrift dress, a second-hand clothing, and the person is carrying him or herself like somebody that is wearing luxury. That is the difference. It's not about how much you spend on your dress. It's not about how beautiful the dress is. Your own beauty, your own inner beauty is what actually reflects on the dress you are wearing. Our confidence, our personality, our courage is the real beauty. The dress we put on is just like an icing on the cake. Okay? You don't have to wear the most expensive dress for you to look good. You do not have to wear the best tailored dress for you to actually come out looking amazing. You can still look very amazing in that very simple dress. Stop putting pressure, stop mounting pressure on your designer, stop mounting pressure on us. The issue is about the person wearing the dress. The issue is about you wearing the dress, not your designers. We have done our best, we have done our bit by making your dress come out as beautiful as it can be. The fact that you're not getting the desired compliment doesn't mean that we have not done our bits. You see some people, their total essence of wearing any dress is for them to get compliments from people. And you do not know that people see beyond the dress you wear. People see beyond the clothes you wear. It is your personal beauty. It is your person, that inner beauty, your confidence and your courage, how you carry yourself in this particular dress that people tend to, compliment, not basically the dress you are wearing. Yes, the dress you are wearing has a role to play, but the major role is not for the dress to play. It is for you to play. It's about you as a person. And for those of us that will tend to disagree with me by saying that yes, it's only when they wear beautiful clothes that they actually can walk confident, they can walk around confidently, then there is a problem. Because if you are waiting for a dress to make you realize that you are supposed to be confident, there is a problem. That means you're allowing the external factors to actually rule your life instead of living a life. That means without a beautiful dress, you believe that you are not confident enough. Without a beautiful dress, you believe that you are not good enough. Because that is what tends to be happening, like with majority of us. And so many of us are so ignorant that we do not even know that this is actually playing out in our lives. You have to be intentional about this particular issue, because unconsciously we are letting trivial things actually rule a vital part of us. As trivial as a cloth is, you are allowing it determine who you are. You are allowing it determine how you see yourself. You are allowing it determine, how confident you should be. Like as designers, I've heard a whole lot, and you hear people say things like, I can't wear this dress to a party, or when I wore that dress to a party, I was looking like a house girl. I couldn't walk around. I was just sitting down in one place. I couldn't move around. I couldn't associate. I couldn't socialize. Should I tell you the truth? It was not your dress that didn't make you socialize. It was not your dress that did not make you move around as much as you should have. The only reason that is acceptable is for you to tell me that maybe your dress got torn and you couldn't, it's embarrassing. Yes, that is fine. You could actually comport yourself by sitting in one place. But if the dress is what you're wearing to that event in the first place, believe me guys, you cannot tell me that it was that same dress that you were able to wear that didn't make you move around in the party or in the event. I don't want to believe that. The truth is that you went to that event and you got intimidated by what you saw others wearing, and you so much lost yourself because you do not even know who you are in the first place. And by the time you come back from the event, all the blame goes to your designer. Fine, I agree. I'm not here to excuse some of my colleagues that will actually give you what you ordered versus what you got. Yes, I believe that I have some colleagues like that. I wouldn't excuse that. But most of the time, the issue is not with your tailors. Many of us would not agree that we have low self-esteem. We'll argue that, no, I don't have low self-esteem, but it plays out in the simplest form that would go unnoticed. Seriously, we have seen a whole lot. In fact, I had one client like that. After making a dress for her, making the style she actually wanted, it actually came out beautiful on her. So when she got to in fact, when she was doing her fitting, she was even actually dancing because of how much she loved the dress and how it looked on her. And by the time she got to the event, guys, you won't believe what happened. When she saw more beautiful designs, more beautiful styles than what she made. Like, guys, you won't believe that even from the event, this lady had to call me that what did I make for her, that look at how she's looking like a slave among every other person in the party, that what nonsense is this. I was mute, I was shook. Like, are you for real? This was the same dress that you were dancing before the mirror, or because of how much you loved it. All of a sudden, you have gone to the party and everything has changed. The dress is now as ugly as it can be. So guys, do you now understand the point I'm trying to make? This lady actually got to the event and got intimidated by what she saw others wearing. Meanwhile, you are the one that chose this particular style. I never chose it for you. It's not as if your own style was not looking perfect on you. It was not as if it wasn't looking good on you. It was looking very nice on you. And you actually testified to that. Now you've gotten to the event. Everything has changed. Because in the first place, you didn't even place value on your own self. You are not confident enough on your own to stand even without the dress. Now you've gone to the party. You are now telling me that you are looking like a slave. You made yourself a slave in the party. It's not my fault. I didn't make you look like a slave. And I made it clear to her. It's not any fault of mine that you were looking like a slave at the party because I made a dress for you. It's not my fault. And I have another of my clients that, went out of town and had an event, and another designer had to make her outfit for her. And by the time she got back, she brought the dress to me. Was like that she was just ranting that this dress, she was just sitting at a spot in the party, like that she wasn't free to actually do all she was supposed to do, that she was just looking, I don't know why they keep using the word house girl, that she was just looking like a house girl and all that she couldn't move around in the party, that she was just sitting at a spot. And by the time I looked at this dress that she was actually complaining about, there was basically nothing there was nothing so wrong with the dress that could actually make her feel the way she was feeling. And I told her that, madam, this dress is not as bad as you're actually saying. She was like, no, that how can she, as big as she is, a whole her? I'm like, a whole you? How can she, a whole her, wear this kind of a thing to that kind of big event where there are governors, where there are this, where there are commissioners? And I told her that, madam, I don't have anything much against this particular dress. I just pointed out the error that I observed, and I told her that, but this is not even enough for you not to feel yourself wherever you find yourself. And she was like, no, that I needed to see her friends, that her friends were looking on point, her friends were looking very gallant, that she was... I said, madam, I'm sorry, but it's not as deep as you are saying it. If that dress that they complained about, if it was that bad, they wouldn't have been able to wear it to that event in the first place. The fault was not 100% from their designers. Their designers, including myself, would have made one or two errors, but the bottom line of how you felt was not about your dress. It was about you. And there's this particular client of mine that actually had an issue with her dress, though it wasn't a major issue. That's why I said that most times, if the issue with that dress is that bad, like, you wouldn't even be able to wear it in the first place. So there was an issue with her dress, with her style, which I accept was my fault. Okay, so and I was like, madam, how do we do it? Because there was no time for actually wait for me to actually make amends. And within me, I was feeling very bad, and in my head I was like, oh God, what have I done? Even though I knew that it's something that could actually go unnoticed, but I actually felt I didn't meet up to expectation. And before I could finish thinking, the woman was like, no, I shouldn't worry that after the event she would bring it back and I'll make the necessary adjustment. That by the time she walks into the party, by the time she carries herself the way she would normally carry, that nobody would even pay attention to anything, and every attention would be deviated from her dress. Instead, people will now be admiring her as a person. And I was like, now somebody's talking. Guys, please pardon the noise at the background, okay? And when she said that, guys, the way I felt, I was like, yes, this is what I expect to be hearing from people. This is what I expect to be hearing from my clients. Not that any small issue, the way they will flare up, the way they are going to go about it, like their whole life depends on that particular dress. Okay, she was like that. No, that's not a problem. That she's going to take care of it. And guys, by the time she wore the dress to the party, like, she couldn't even wait to get back from the party. She was just sending me pictures. Pam, 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 pam. I was like, even in the pictures, I could notice that error. But she was just sending messages that, babe, that this dress, that in fact, that she told me that people were just admiring her, that her dress is fine, that her dress is on point, that she's looking so gorgeous, that she's looking so beautiful. And I was like, this is just the magic. This is the magic everybody needs. Her dress was not getting the compliments. She made the dress gain those compliments that the dress was getting. People were not now paying attention to the error, even though it wasn't something very, very obvious. So the way she now carried herself in the dress actually deviated people's attention from the dress, from the error, I mean. She was not getting all the compliments. Your dress look beautiful. Your dress is great. Like, who made this dress for you? She made the dress gain those compliments. The dress didn't make her gain those compliments. That is where we mix it up. Why do you think that most of the world shakers go around their businesses in their simplest wares? Why do you think so? Because they've come to realize that what they wear plays little or no role in who they are. And that is what has made them world shakers. They pay little or no attention to how they look. Yes, they should look good, they should look presentable, but they don't go extra. They don't put extra effort into how they look. All their efforts, all their energies is channeled into thinking of how to make new moves, how to change the world the more, how to achieve new goals, how to crush those mountains before them. Like, that is majorly their concern, not what they wear. You hardly see them going about in all the gang styles. Like, it means nothing to them. And we are nowhere. We are the ones that want to look extra. Like, look at, just for you to see how little our minds can be. I'm not saying this for you to be careless about how you look. Yes, you pay attention to how you look, but there is a limit to it. I'm only saying this because some of us, in fact most of us, go overboard over this very trivial matter. Yes, look good, look clean, look as beautiful as you can be, but there is a limit. The attachment to this thing is just becoming too much. Many of us are becoming obsessed with this thing. Most of us, if we are going for any event, if we don't break the bank, then yet we are not yet there. Like, why should that be? Who are you competing with? Trying to impress people that do not even care in the first place. They do not care. These people that you want to get all these compliments from, like, most of them after the event, if you ask them what you are wearing, they might not, like, 90% of them will not even remember what you wore to that event. So why all the extras? Like, I'm saying this because this issue is stressing us. I won't lie, it is stressing us. You make us go through a lot. Do you want us to now use our sewing machine to sew confidence and give for you to wear? It is not possible. We can't do that. The only thing we can make is your dress. The confidence has to come from you. The confidence your dress would give to you is just about 20 to 30%. In fact, 20%. The rest has to come from you. So please, let's work on ourselves. It is very, very important. So guys, I believe that this video has been helpful, and we now have some insight about some of the issues we are having, both as a client or as a designer. So I'm sure that everybody knows their role to play now. So please, every one of us, both as a designer and as a client, let us all work on ourselves, okay? So that we'll stop having all these unnecessary issues, because it's actually affecting us. Yes, it's affecting us. So I am pleading on behalf of my sew mates that please help us to make this job easier for us, okay? It's not easy. This our work is not easy. I won't even lie. It comes with a whole lot of emotional, psychological, mental and physical stress. So like, you bringing in all those ones that could be avoided is just a plus to all the ones we already have. So I'm pleading so that all these issues, will not make us go into depression. I'm crying on behalf of all my teammates because they're actually pushing us too hard, okay? Thank you guys for watching. God bless you. Once again, happy Valentine, happy Love's Day, happy Lover's Day, happy Love Day, anyone. And as always, I love you. How is this my love? Hey, see the love shape? I don't know how to... Is it like this? Oh God, yes, I got it. Yes, I got it. Is this not love? See, didn't I form love? Can you see? It's love now. Yeah. So happy Valentine's to you guys.